Okay, so hopefully you had a great event. I'm going to show you guys how to put the enclosure into its respective bag. Okay, so first thing we want to do is we want to remove everything from inside the enclosure. So at this point, hopefully we've already put away the camera gear. There's nothing inside. In some of the enclosures, like the one that has zip up doors, you want to zip up the doors. It's always better if you do that. In this one, since the doors just roll up and they don't zip, we'll just leave it as is. You won't need to. This is again the indoor enclosure. So once it's clear from the inside, I could now release the air so that it could fall into place. And really there is no releasing of the air, it's just you're going to disconnect it. So I'll show you guys. I'm going to turn it so I could show you guys a little easier. So what I would do very simply is I'm going to disconnect the fan, and by disconnecting the fan it's already going to start to lose air, right, because there's no new air coming in. However, to speed up that process, I'm just going to undo the zipping and the Velcro. And nice and gentle, these zippers aren't like the sturdiest, so just making sure it's, you know, air is able to flow out, and really it deflates pretty quickly once you do that. I want the corners to land on each other, right? So the bottom corner with the top corner, that's just going to make it easier when I'm rolling it up. Okay, so at this point, more air is just going to take a little longer to deflate. You could certainly leave it this way and give it some time and put away the props, put away the printer, you know, do all that jazz. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit so that we can you know, get to the very end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the opposite end of where the fan is. So again, I want to make sure my corner is with my corner. Okay, so corner with corner. Same thing on the other side. Corner with where are you, corner? Okay, so corner with corner. I got my corners, kind of like a bed sheet, right? And I'm gonna fold one over the middle and then the other side over the middle, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna very smoothly begin to get all that air out from the piece that I'm working on, right? So I should have about a 2-foot wide place where I could start, and then I'm gonna now start rolling like a burrito. Okay, so I'm gonna do one section, get it nice and tightly. I usually put my knees on it because that'll hold it, and then I'm gonna do now another section. I'm gonna fold in one side, fold in the other side, and you see as I'm rolling this, the air is escaping from that opening that we have. Same thing. I'm gonna fold in another section and then roll it. Okay. Again, fold in a section. Roll it. This is keeping things very compact. Fold in another section and roll it. Okay, and one more time. Fold in another section. And roll it. Okay. And I'll just finish it off here. Don't be surprised if you're not a little bit out of breath. I certainly am. Okay, so now I got my bag. I'll take my remote out for this part. What I like to do is I like to start from the floor. Just find it makes it easier. And fitting the side first. And then rolling it in. Okay, making sure all the plugs go in nicely. Put my remote and extra batteries in. Okay. Then what I usually do to zip it up, I'll kind of pinch it with my feet, with my legs, I'm sorry. And then nicely zip. And voila. We have our enclosure. All right, guys, well, thanks for sticking through the entire video. Hope you have a great event and have a lot of fun. You take care.